Hey, yo guys. Whoa guys, like there's just this music that's playing outside. Like, what can I say? I live next to you know, like I live in a location like in Lokshini, so there are taverns and stuff like around. So apparently today it's Friday, so that's why they are doing this. And as I film this video, it is Good Friday, so happy Good Friday to everybody. And we just thank God for this day, that everything has been going okay and we are alive and well. Actually, this morning I went to church and I came back. Just decided, let me just do some content. Let me just film some content since it's been a while since I last saw you guys. So yeah, so let me this. I just, yeah, it's been a while since I sat in front of the camera as now I'm saying things that are just great. I just thought that since I came back from church today and there's really nothing much that I'm busy with, so let me just film some content for you guys, like a video that I've always wanted to do and I just didn't get the time and everything to do it. Yo guys, like it's been a while since I sat in front of the camera. It's insane, so please just forgive me if I do say anything or do something that does not, you know, yeah. And like, and this thing of content creation, like I've always heard YouTubers saying that it takes practice, and I really do agree with them that it does take practice, because wow, like, you know, you just need to practice it each and every day, if possible, even if you're not gonna post that video, but then just film it just to gain some experience and everything. But then yeah, so yes everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Nelly Solashama, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming and clicking on this video. And yeah, like it's been a while guys, like I've missed you guys so much. Like I actually got a subscriber that asked me on Facebook. She like texted me on Facebook like, hey, we haven't seen you on the yellow, we haven't seen you on the red app, YouTube of course. Then I was like, no, I'll be back with the video, I just don't know when, but then I'll be back. Yo, these lashes, what are they doing to me? So like, yeah, sorry guys. So yeah, so like I just told her that okay, I'll be posting soon, so please do stay in touch. And yeah, I hope that she is watching this video. Hey Bridget. Yeah, like thank you very much for actually texting me and reminding me that I am missed on YouTube. And here I am back with another video. As you guys can see by this title of this video, I am going to be talking about how I lost weight without exercise. And this weight that I lost is actually quite shocking, but then I'm just going to show you guys how I went from this to this. And I'm sure that you guys are being like, I'm sure you guys are asking questions like, how did she do that without any exercise? But then actually I lost 20 kgs because in the beginning of the year of 2020, that's when yeah, that's the year of lockdown. So in 2020 I was weighing 90 kgs, and then 8 months later I was weighing 70 kgs, and that is where I am at the moment. I am just, you know, rounding about the 70s and stuff. But then yeah, like I've went as far as 65 kgs, but then I just decided no, when I'm looking, like when I am on 65 kgs I don't look as I want to look, so I just thought let me just keep it at 70. I think I look better at 70. So back to the topic of how I lost 70 kg. How I lost 20 kgs without doing any exercises. Now guys, if I can tell you how many times I've tried to lose weight, not to lost weight. What the, like, what am I saying? Yo, Kosiam, God, please be on my tongue. Please be with me. Please be on my mind, because I'll be thinking of a couple of things all at the same time. Sorry guys. I was saying that now how I lost 20 kgs within a space of 8 months. Now this is how my story began. So back in 2018, that is when I went to varsity, and That is when I accumulated most of my weight. But then I had been like, you know, like very bigish, but then as I went to varsity, that's when like things just escalated. And then 2019 I tried to lose weight and it didn't happen. Like I went as far as buying Herbalife products, buying Herbix products, buying this other slimming tea, I can't remember the brand, and I went as far as that, you know, like just trying to drink something or trying to like get something, you know, like just to try and lose weight without having to do any exercises or putting in any work. Because as for me, when it comes to the gym, those who know me, I can't, like I honestly just cannot do gymming. It's just not my thing. So what I did was I think it was 2020, beginning of 2020, that is when I went. January, February, we went back to school, and then we only stayed there for just a month, and then in March we came back. So that's when COVID happened, and then we were all at home hoping that we'll go back to school, and things just didn't go as planned. Like everything didn't go as we had expected. So the days of lockdown just kept on getting, you know, like extended. You guys know how it was. And then I would say at the end of March, that is when I seriously actually just started to do this this thing that is called a low carb diet. And that is when you eat low carbs and you eat high fats. And the page that really helped me a lot on Facebook, that is what I always refer people to. I always tell them about that page that is on Facebook. Actually, it's a group that you join. It is the Banting 7-day meal. So over there, you like, it is a group of banters, group of people who want to lose weight just like you and me. And those people, like each and every person posts their stories. I used to see like stories of people saying that they were on 100 and something kgs, now they are on 70 kgs. I was like, no way. With no exercise, just eating properly, I think I can do that. And then I'll try and do it, but then I go back again, going back to carbs. Because one thing about your body is that the moment you stop eating carbs, the moment you stop eating what it's used to, because us, especially us as South Africans, black people, of course, we'll be eating a lot of starch, you know, as like a lot of pap, you know, our pap, we love it. We love our breads, we love our rices, we love our dombolos and all that. But then all those things, you cannot have them when you are banting, including sugar. You cannot have any sugar. And like there's just a lot of things like Coke. I didn't drink Coke for the longest time. I didn't drink alcohol for the longest time, because those were the things that are considered as the red list in banting. Okay, so now what happened was at the end of March 2022, that is when I actually started taking my banting seriously. I just had my vegetables, and then I also had my meat. That is all that I had. I tried to keep within the orange list and the green list, of which the orange list is your pumpkins, your sweet potatoes, your butternuts. And then when it comes to the green list, is all your greens. Be your spinach, be your cabbage, you know, all those greens, they are all allowed. Broccolis and stuff, those are all allowed. So like, yeah, so I just like, you know, like just went within them, just tried and find something that would work for me, up until I found this McCain country crop. I'll link it up here. Here's a picture of it. Now this is what really saved my life, because it saved my time, and it was just so convenient for me, even though like it was a matter of eating the same thing over and over again. But then I just the goal was to lose weight, and I'd seen people going from 100 kgs to 70 kgs. So how do you lose 30 kgs without exercise? That means that you need to have discipline, you need to eat properly, you know, you need to sacrifice other things, you need to sacrifice Coke, sacrifice sugar. Yo guys, Coke is like my number one drink, but then I had to sacrifice Coke because I wanted to lose weight. That's the thing. So what I did, I would have my meat, at home. I was staying at home at that time. My family, my children, everyone, my parents are there. So like I would cook for them, and then I would also cook my own food. Like I would boil my meat or fry it to however way that I want to do it, and then I would boil my vegetables. And maybe on that day I would have the McCain country crop vegetables, and then I would also have maybe some pumpkin or some butternut, something just starchy, something just to keep me just to give me that starchy feeling in my stomach, because to go from from starch to no starch at all, that was quite a challenge, and it is a challenge for a lot of people. I remember I actually tried to do it with my dad, and he tried and he fell off the wagon again, but then hopefully he's gonna go back soon. So that's what I did, and then I drank lots of water. I would drink water, and I bought myself some green tea. I would drink some green tea in the morning. And then also another thing that did help me a lot was intermittent fasting, of which intermittent fasting is not encouraged when it comes to banting. Banting is like very strict, saying that you should just eat when you're hungry and stop eating when you're full. So all of that was just like, now me adding intermittent fasting, I just wanted to speed up the process, because I'd see people, like I did a lot of research at that time, like going on YouTube, searching how banting works, searching how intermittent fasting works, and then I did it. So what I did was, the intermittent fasting that I did was the 8 hours eating window, and then 16 hours of fasting. So what I would do was, I would eat my last meal at 7 p.m. Like I wouldn't eat anything after 7 p.m. Except for drinking water, and then I will eat again the following day at around 11 o'clock a.m. So that means that I would skip my breakfast, and then but then 11 o'clock was actually like not bad. I would just consider it as brunch, because I would eat it's not really like breakfast and not really like lunch, so I would just like just eat within that space. And then that was the time that I would eat. So I would eat from 11 up until 7 o'clock at night. But then mind you, if you start eating at 11, you eat your lunch or you eat whatever it is at 11, and then maybe you're gonna eat again just snacking around 2, 3, around there, and then after that then you're going to eat your dinner at 7. So for me it was kind of hard to do that, but then as I got used to it, it just went on, like it just kept on flowing, and I really liked it, because it helped me with cutting down the amount of calories that I was putting in. Even though banting just doesn't talk about calories, banting doesn't talk about calories, doesn't talk about exercises, just talks about you eating right, feeding your body what it needs, feeding your body what it needs, and stopping when it's had enough, you see. And then like as for the green list, you can eat anything on the green list. So like anything, anytime, anywhere on the green list, you can just have it as they go. So so like that's what happened. So like I would eat like that, and maybe for breakfast at around 11 I would have some oats, and then I would also have some milk, some oats and milk, fresh milk. And then oats, I really love oats. Even till this day I still eat oats, because it keeps me full for longer, and it just makes me forget about eating anything else for some time. So like that's how things went on, and I finished my first week. I was very proud of myself. And then I went to my second week. Now here then I went into my third week. Now my third week was kind of hard, because I was now feeling like really tired, and then like they said that I'm getting how do they put this in banting? They say that you have a carb fever, apparently, because you're no longer eating carbs. So like your body is now adjusting to this new lifestyle that you're giving it, so it is taking away all the toxins of the carbs, and then you're gonna get that fever, and then after that fever you're gonna be well and good and everything. So continued doing my thing. Yo, the end of the month, I weighed myself. But then besides weighing yourself, because in banting they don't want you to weigh yourself, they just say that the scale is a red list. It is, because sometimes like you'll be weighing yourself and you'll be weighing maybe the same weight or even higher than what you were weighing before you started banting. So they don't want you to weigh yourself because it can actually disencourage you. So like my clothes were the main things like that really showed me, you know, like I went from a size 40 because I was now 90 kgs and wearing a size 40, and then within the first month I was like, wait, hi bro, I'm now fitting into a size 38. Like, how is that possible? You know, like it just felt good to be back into wearing a size 38 again, of which it had been a while since I last wore a size 38. And then okay, like moved on, did it for the second month, hi bro, I'm losing weight. Did it for the third month, hi bro, I'm losing weight. As you guys can see, like just wanting to show you guys, like, so this is when I started, you see, and that's how it happened in my second month, you know, and then my third month, and then my fourth month, and then my fifth month, yes, then my seventh month, 6th month, I mean, then my 7th month, then my 8th month, 8th month. Hey, yo, it's a shame, like it is just too much. Yeah, my 8th month, that is when I started looking like this. And I remember, like, it was during lockdown, but then I went to Joburg on that month, and I really felt myself, like, you know what, it was actually like, yeah, it was actually just after my birthday. Is it saying 8? Yeah, it was just after my birthday, and I felt so good, you know, like felt, you know, like my cheekbones were showing, of which I never had what am I saying? My collarbone was showing, of which I didn't have a collarbone before. Like, honestly, like, look at this picture, no collarbone at all. But then after I lost those kgs, I actually started feeling so much lighter. Like, my stomach was all nice and tucked in, and then my arms, whew, right now I just have to do some arm exercises because wow, whoa, my girl is gaining weight on her arms. But then my arms are actually bigger than this, believe me. And yeah, like my thighs went down. I went from a size, guys, I went from a size 40 all the way to a size 32. Right now I am wearing a size 32. I kid you not. Like, I want to show you guys my jeans. Where's my jean bell? Let me get my jeans so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I went from a size extra large to a medium. That's how, yo. Okay, so I found my jean, and this is the jean that I've got. Bought it from Mr. Price. Well, I love jeans from Mr. Price, so so this is my jean. Okay, focus here, and it's a size 32, guys. I kid you not. Actually, I'm gonna try and find pictures of my jeans because I remember that there was this other thing that I did with my jeans, like putting them like from size 40, 38, 36, 34, and yeah. So this is a size 32 that I am wearing right now, and it is crazy. I don't imagine myself like being a plus size. I really feel like, for me, weight is just not a thing. For me, being a plus size, it's not a thing for me. Like, I really prefer myself the weight that I am right now. Currently I'm sitting on 70 kgs and I am loving it, guys. Like, even when I'm walking, when I'm running, when I'm jogging, I feel so much lighter, you know. And I really felt like it is like, they are plus size people and they look beautiful and like they enjoy their bodies, especially I know this other YouTuber, I used to watch her a lot and I still do. And yeah, like Surifua, she's a plus size babe and she looks beautiful and her body is just so good on her and she's so confident with her body. But then as for me, I just felt like I don't want to be a plus size babe. I don't want to be a plus size, especially more especially for health reasons. My family has what can I say, you know how they say something is it genetical I think so. I think like that's what they say. Like we have in our family we have high blood pressure, and it is a thing that went from my grandmother to my father to my aunties, and I'm just scared that it'll also come to me. So like that's what also encouraged me to actually start losing weight, because it was for health reasons, and also just for me to look good, because I felt like I looked older than my age. You know, at that time I was around 20, I think I was around 25, but then I looked so much older than I look right now, and right now I'm 29, you know. And it's crazy. So like 4 years, is it 4 or 3 years? I think I was 26. So yeah, so now it's 3 years since I lost that weight, and I've been able to keep it off for 3 years. So like I lost the weight in 2020, so it was 2021, 2022, 2023, and this year is 2024, and I am still sitting on the same weight. Now the reason for that is that I'm now supplementing between the foods that I love and the foods that are healthy for me. Now what I do is, when I start seeing that, I'm always weighing myself just to confirm, and just always checking on my clothes. Like the moment I start feeling tight in these size 32 jeans, then I make something, I do something about it, you know. Like maybe I could actually like start intermittent fasting for maybe just 3 to 4 weeks, like a month, and then after that, then I feel like I'm back to my size, then I stop. And I would also I eat a lot of pap nowadays. Appetite is just very high, and yeah, like, but then I try to now is the time that I'm implementing exercises, like, you know, just a few exercises, not too much. I got a skipping rope. Now I have this skipping rope that I'm using, and it's been a while since I last used it. I don't think I've used it this year, have I? Now I think I've used it only, the last time that I used it was in January. Yeah, so this is a skipping rope that I'm using at the moment to keep the weight off. Like this is the only form of exercise that I'm doing. I just do like try and do like 1,000 skips a day with this one, and it has worked for me. I guess it's working for me because I've been able to just, you know, like keep my body intact, and you know, intact. And yeah, so but then during my losing weight period, during my venting period, I honestly didn't do any exercises. I always tell people I didn't do any exercises. It's crazy. Like people don't believe me, but then I didn't eat in a different way, like in a certain way that I'm explaining to you guys now. I didn't drink anything that I would say helped me to lose weight. The only drink that was my drink was only green tea with nothing else in, with just lemon. Green tea with lemon, no honey, no sugar, no nothing. And then from there, no exercises. I honestly didn't exercise, guys. It was during lockdown, and I didn't even do like squats or anything at home, like literally nothing. And that's how I lost weight, using the low carb diet and high fat diet. Low carb and high fat diet, I think it's best when I say it like that. So yeah, so like that's my story, and right now I am feeling great, guys. Like I am feeling like I am still young, you know, even though I am older now, but then I feel like I'm younger, and everything has just changed. Even me, my self-confidence, like my self-confidence has came back, and I now feel good, you know. Just that now I'm getting older. Is it me, or do you guys also notice it? Like I just feel like I don't look the way that I looked 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago actually. 3 years is a long time. 2 years ago, even a year ago, I don't know. But then I look older now, and it's funny how God actually did that, that you can gradually grow older and not notice it, and only notice when you got wrinkles on your face. And that's when you actually start noticing that I'm getting older. But I don't mind. You know, I've enjoyed my youthful days, you know.